All right. So the thing is, I don't look at your shit though. Look at this photo.
You didn't look at my shit. You just fucking looked at my shit and sent it to yourself.
This photo is the best photo I've ever seen. You when you stressing out.
Look at the background.
Oh my god.
Look at the background though.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what it looks like?
Oh my god.
Mr. Krabs, the meme.
Let's just make believe we're recording ourselves, and that's all.
Oh.
Okay, so here's what's going on. So the audio's recording. Okay.
No shit. Okay, guys, this is what's going on for today. We're only going to be having an audio podcast due to
technical difficulties.
Pretty
much.
Exactly.
So we try to record. Well, first of all, let me start ourselves. My name is David. If you guys don't know that, it's just David.
Now you know. My name's Melissa.
Yeah, she's kind of chopped, in case you guys are wondering, because she's a girl. But you know what? She's so alright.
That's so fucking sexist. You just said I'm chopped because I'm a girl?
No, I didn't mean that. I meant she's like, guys can be like, oh, she's a girl. Let me see what's up. She's kind of chopped. Now I'm playing with you guys. She's actually kind of beautiful in a way, in her own way. But in a way, so it's ugly. You're like, oh, they're beautiful in their own way. I'm like, nigga. Oh, sorry. I take that back, guys. I'm trying to be more clean with my words. Okay, so this is what.
No, stop recording this shit.
No, that's a good intro. We are really talking now. God,
Okay, I'm gonna be talking now.
Oh my god, no way. That's crazy. You have it.
Alright, guys, so we were trying to be a little bit more organized with our podcast, and we were gonna have like a whole format, like timing, how long our intros were gonna be, how long was the main discussion gonna be, our little like topic of the day. But I just realized I left you home.
This is what happened, guys.
And we're far from the house right now.
Yeah, we're pretty far. We were supposed to get a beautiful view with the sunset and the city view with a boat scenario and everything. But this is what happened, guys. So I give Melissa, a camera, and I'm still waiting for my camera. Actually, I don't know what's going on. Matter of fact, I just haven't gone pick it up at all. But it actually,
pick it up, or you just didn't buy it?
It actually arrived, and I haven't just gone to pick it up. I haven't gone to pick it up at all.
You should, because that's money.
Hey, no, but it's still there. But I just gotta go pick it up. But I don't know why you're blaming on me though, because somebody forgot. Somebody actually.
I don't even have a freaking what's it called? The memory
card.
Memory
That's
card.
how you know she doesn't know anything about this. She's like, what
really
is that thing
don't.
called? Memory card.
I'm making an effort, but anyways,
No.
so before we start losing time,
no, it's good. Relax.
we're losing time. We do want to talk about like mainly what today's podcast is going to be about. The other day we were talking with David because we work at a restaurant. For many of you guys who don't know, I'm a part-time host at a restaurant. I'm also a college student. David's also working and studying on his own and in his own ways and doing everything he needs to do to be successful in life. And there's like some kids running around, I think. Oh, okay. So I know race is a big topic on our series so far, but there was like some little white kids running around the restaurant, and
Well, you're racist.
I'm not racist. I'm just saying what race they were. They were white. They were Caucasian kids.
Really pale people.
Running. Shut up. That's racist.
That's racist.
Yeah.
I actually saw something
like
weird about me. I like pale skin. I know, not being racist, but I'm like, yo, you kind of pale. What's up? I'll make it
David's
creamy.
into white girls. That's why. Anyways, so these little Caucasian kids are running around in the restaurant, and everyone's like, yo, where are their parents? Their parents are there. They just let them do whatever they want to do. So then me and David were just talking about, like, parenting, like, just parenting skills in general, and, like, what race has the best parenting skills. And then we went into deeper conversation, and they were saying that, like, Hispanic parenting, like, a lot of people criticize it because they think it's kind of like child abuse because they are very more disciplined. Like, their form of discipline is physical in most cases. Not all cases, but in most cases.
Pretty much, they will kick you, they slap you, spit in your face.
I don't know about that, David.
Okay. I don't know. I'm thinking of something else.
David's going into some other shit.
Yeah, but I was saying, I believe so. It's not that bad, though. It's a nice thing knowing that your parents are able to hit you and slap you in a little bit, if my little kid was like being a little kid, I would probably kick him around and like a little soccer ball and anything like that. But you were talking more about this. You have more experience about all this stuff because you are.
Well, okay, so a question rose in my head, right? And I was like, would I use the same parenting skills?
This is what we met when we were away from home. It's so funny because she's trying to cover the microphone, and she can't stop laughing. She's like,
"What's funny? Homeboy is looking at us while he does it too."
She's like, boom.
Anyways, so I asked myself the question, like, would I discipline my kids the same way that my parents raised me?
Come on, talk. No, you can ignore that.
And I was like, you know what?
You got there, it's like, what the hell's going on?
Because a lot of people do criticize Hispanics. I remember growing up, and like, you know, that day that the firefighters would come and the police would come all day in class to talk about you.
Yeah.
Like, talk to you about things that you should do if there's like abuse in the house and shit like that. Funny story. That's actually how I got one of like the biggest ass whippings in my life. Because I remember the police, they were like, okay, if your parents hit you, you have the marks, you have to like tell your teacher, and your teacher will contact the police.
And you know what this girl did? She called the cops on her mom.
I did not call the cops on my mother. This is actually how it went
dad
down.
Actually.
So my mom at the time, I was like probably like 5 or 6. I'd still get dressed. She would still dress me up, and then I remember this one time I was like, you know what? I don't want to wear this sparkly outfit. I'm done wearing outfits. I just, want to wear what I want to wear. And she was like, no, you're going to wear what I told you to wear, and that's it. And she's like, I'm going to hit you if you don't listen. Well, my mom never really hit me like that growing up, but she did threaten to hit me. But, like, because she didn't hit me too much, I was like, she ain't going to do nothing. I was like, oh, yeah, you hit me? I'm going to call the cops on you. And she was like, what did you say? I was like, you heard me. I'm going to call the cops on you.
They're about to boom you, nigga.
And then my mom was like, oh, word? So you're going to call the cops? All right, I'm going to call your dad. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, that's when I knew shit was about to go down. My dad came through. He's like, you said you were going to do what to your mom? I said I was going to call the cops on her.
You told that.
And then he was like, oh, okay, that's it. And I actually got, hit with the belt. But I had a couple marks, I guess, on my body.
Oh, my God.
And my dad was like, oh, so you're going to go and show this to the teacher? And I was like, I was hesitating because I was like, in my mind, I was like, I should.
Yeah,
but then he told me, he was like, all right, you can go ahead and show it to the teacher if you'd like. And the teacher can contact the police and let them know that it's abuse. But if you think about it, you know what they're going to do? They're going to lock mommy and daddy away. And then you're not going to see them ever again. And you're going to be in foster care. You know what foster care is? And I was like, no. You're going to have, like, basically different host parents or whatever. They're going to take care of you for a couple of days and send you somewhere else. You're never really going to have a stable family like you have here. And,
you were like, fuck
you don't know how mean these people are. And then I was like, you know what? He's right. In my mind, I didn't know that that's what would actually happen. And do I think that's abuse? I don't think that was abuse, honestly, because did I ever threaten to call the police on my mom again? The answer is fucking no. I did not ever do that again.
You know what? I mean, I was kicked around. I was slapped up in the face. I don't think that's abuse. I think that's love and care in a way.
No. Absolutely not. There is certain limits to it. You're not, like, parents that just hit their kids. Okay, so this is the thing. Like, a lot of people portray Hispanic parents on, like, the media as, like, really aggressive, hardcore. You mess up once, you get a severe beating for it.
Oh, you seen the meme with the chanclita one? They'll be running through
chancla, yeah, that's true, though. The chancla is a real weapon.
Yeah, honestly, chancla, depends what chancla. If you get the plastic ones, don't hurt that much. They get those Hispanic ones,
the leather ones.
Oh, my God. That shit leaves your mark. Especially if it hits you in the face, you're done. From there, everybody knows you were smacked or like, hit by your mom.
Honestly, you think that's abuse though? For example, case that I just told you about.
I don't think that's abuse. I think that's just teaching you a lesson and shit. Because I feel like kids now these days, like you see the little kids who be like playing Fortnite. Even my little brothers, like they play Fortnite. The only thing I hear my parents, you know what is the thing I don't like about it? because we're the oldest ones, right? We get the fucking beating, but our little brothers don't get anything. Our little
Oh,
sisters, they
yeah.
don't get anything. My little
That's
brothers,
true.
dude, they be playing Fortnite 24/7. They hella fat and everything. They don't do anything with their lives. Almost 18. One of them, he's like still home, doesn't work, doesn't do anything, don't pay anything, just eats, play Fortnite, and he's in school. And back in the days, I would have got my ass whipped, kicked, and everything, because I feel like over the years, everything gets so sensitive in a way that they don't even do it anymore. So I
No.
don't feel like it's abuse. It's just like a good way to discipline kids.
I also feel like the older the parents are, like the less they care about like disciplining their kids, or as long as they feel like as long as they have one well disciplined raised kid, they're set to go with the other kids because they believe that the other kids are just automatically going to follow the example of the older one, which is always not the case.
Yeah, they feel because the kids nowadays they be like, oh, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do this because that was the past and I was in the new age and everything. So they know already. Like, oh, okay, I'm getting away with all this stuff, and they
Yeah.
become really like little brats, low key. Because I
No,
see my little brothers, I'm like,
that's true.
they're like little brats. They don't know what's up. They feel like everything's simple in life, but
Oh, and they
as soon-
complain about the
Oh, yeah.
smallest
Oh, my
things.
God.
I'm like, whoa.
I'm hungry, mom. You didn't make food. What the fuck, dude? You make your own food. What are you talking about? You're almost 15, B. Like you're old already. Like at that time, you already know how to do everything. So feeding yourself's not that bad.
But going back to the topic, do I think that Hispanic, like overall, like general the way Hispanics raise their kids is abusive? I don't think it is because Hispanics show their loves in different types of way because a lot of Hispanic parents, are either immigrants, so the way they were raised was pretty hardcore. They were raised in really tough environments, either due to poverty or because their parents had high expectations for them and things like that. I know, for example, my parents, they grew up in poverty, like they were very poor. They worked their way up and they had to end up coming here for a search of a better life. What they wanted me is to make sure that I not only pursue a better life economically, but they also wanted to make sure that I had values and morals. And the way they taught me that was through a little bit of like fear or respect, I think it is. Because I don't, like, in a way, I fear my parents. But if I really had to choose between like fear and like, if I respected them, I know it would be respect.
What do you mean fear and
Because-
respect? I mean, you do
Because
respect
like
your
let's say
parents.
one day once I I move out and I'm more independent. Some kids move out and they're like, oh, I'm so afraid of my dad. Like if he comes over, what is he gonna say? This and this and that.
You feel like you're like that?
I wouldn't be like that. I would be more like
All right, it's in my house now, bitch. You ain't gonna do anything no more.
kind of like that, but I'll still have respect. Like
Yeah,
I'll
like-
still take account. Like I would still.
Like
take my mom's
you'll
advice
be
into
able
account.
to like go like before your parents come home, clean up, make them food and stuff like that. Actually, make them feel like home as well, because they make the same way they make you feel before you.
That's how I would like to.
Because
make
I know
them
some
feel.
kids now these days they be like, "I'm my own house. She's never coming over. Fuck that shit. This and that."
Oh yeah.
So I feel like they don't respect your parents to the extent.
Yeah, that's not respect. That's
That's-
more of like holding resentment towards your
Yeah.
parents and things like that. But
My
I
mom
feel
come
like
on over. I'm a smacker. I mean,
shut
I'm
up.
playing. I'll be your mom and be like.
Oh my god, this kid. But no, I don't believe that Hispanic parenting is abusive in any kind of way. Well, there is your stories. There are, don't get me wrong, in every race there's like good parents and bad parents.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I would raise my kids that way, I would raise them in
Will
that
you
way,
hit your
but
kid?
certain parts of it.
Will you hit
Yes,
your kid?
I would hit my kid.
Boy,
But
let's
to
say,
a certain, there'd be limits to
okay,
it.
let's see the limits.
I wouldn't hit them with
Will
the
you hit
belt.
your little boy?
A little boy?
Your little boy. You're a little kid. You're a
Yeah,
boy.
I would
Man.
spank him on the freaking butt
All right,
cheeks.
now say a little girl. What will you do to your little daughter?
I'd spank her on the butt cheeks too.
Oh shit. Okay.
The thing is, like, they need to find, like, I feel like, for example, I'm not trying to generalize, but we all know in the media, white parents, they're all made fun of. We have memes, we have videos that make fun of it. That's not a joke. Because, I do see, like, these kids will hit their moms in public. And their parents
Yeah.
would be like, don't hit me. No, time out when we get home. What do those kids end up doing when they grow up? They think it's okay to hit them. And there
Yeah,
have been
like-
stories, like I've seen
I don't-
like older white guys like on the news for being arrested for like beating their parents to nearly death and things like that, or even killing their parents.
Oh yeah. I used to have like my friend. My friend Jonathan. I'm sorry to say his name, but he's Jonathan, my friend. There was one time we were like around maybe like 15, around that age, 15, 14. I remember like we were walking home. Actually, this kid has I've seen this ghost, multiple times that has happened. But this one it was funny because we were walking back home from the movie theaters. We went to watch a movie. I totally forgot what it was. I know we were close to his house. Matter of fact, we were close to his dad's house because mom lived in somewhere else. So
Divorced parents.
Divorced parents.
Oh
So
shit!
his
them
mom,
kids got
yeah.
issues. I'm joking, guys. Don't take that.
So
It's just
he was
a joke.
going. We were going home. We were talking all cool, and my parents wouldn't call me or anything, so it was all good from my end. But I remember his mom called, and I said, "Oh, your mom's calling you," and she's like, "Hold on, give me a second." I was like, "All right, cool." He's pick up, kind of stay quiet, act nice. And, what do you want? I was like, "What the hell?"
Oh hell no!
Why are you calling me right now? I was like, "Holy shit, dude!" I was looked at him. I was like, "Are you dead ass, dude?" I was so fucking scared for himself. He was like, "Mom, don't keep calling me. I'm out with my friends." I was like, "Are you?" The thing, this is funny because he's Hispanic, so I was scared for him. But in the look of it, it looked like his mom was cool with it. Because mom was like, "Okay, I just want to know where you are." And then he was like, "Don't call me anymore, okay? I'm gonna be home when I want to be home."
Shit.
I was like, "Holy shit!" And I told my little friend Fernanda, I was like, "Yo, this dude literally screamed at his mom." He was like, "What the fuck?" We were going at him because we were so confused. First of all, because we grew up with that, mentality, like we respect our parents, Hispanic parents especially.
Oh yeah.
So we were kind of mad at him because we were like, what the fuck are you doing? Like that's so freaking we're not used to that. So we feel like that was disrespectful in a way. Because I wouldn't like that, but he's cool because he comes to my house and he's really respectful. He says hi to my mom, good morning. He has helped us, bring the grocery in home and shit like that, clean up and everything. So he's respectful of my parents because he knows I'm like, you touch
Or maybe
my mom?
he's just like that with his mom.
That's what I'm saying.
Because a lot of people find it's easier to be that way with their mom, and they fear Hispanic people will fear their fathers more because they have the heavy hands in the house. But for me, it was both of them. Because
I feel because you're a girl, you feel you're not scared of your dad. You're scared of your dad.
I'm scared of my dad, but I feel
if you're a guy and you have a dad, I feel your dad's scared more to the son, to the dad.
I don't know.
Because
I don't know.
Because let's say my dad, I wouldn't be scared hitting him or even anything. You know what I mean?
Oh crap! I'm gonna have to discipline this kid. You know what? I'm gonna raise you now, David. I'm gonna adopt David, and I'm gonna raise him as a son of mine.
No, but
and I'm gonna be mommy. That's some weird shit.
That's
but,
some kicky stuff. I mean, I'm down.
But anyways, David said he's down.
So what's up, mommy? Wanna do things to me? I mean, you wanna discipline me in a way?
Oh yeah, I would discipline you.
Oh yeah, I know that. You wanna go after the podcast and do discipline?
Shut up, David. You're going off that. This is actually a really good conversation, though. I would hit my kids, but when I feel like they need to be hit, when there's no other way to get the message around. I feel like I'm a person to give warnings.
I think I'm embarrassed my kids more than hit them more.
Huh?
I think I would embarrass my kids more than hit them.
You could embarrass them, but yeah, you could also do that. That's your fault. But I feel like sometimes kids, when they're little, they're a certain age. Once they're after a certain age, you can't hit them anymore because then it's just gonna be
I feel like after 13, you don't hit them anymore. 13, that's the last hit. That's it. Because when they're still 11 and 12,
I'd say 10.
No, 11 and 12, they're still
I'm rebellious. I was fucking rebellious at 12. That's the time I got my last ass beating at 12.
See, that's what I'm saying. Because all my little brothers, they were rebellious until 14. So I feel 13, okay, that's the last hit. I'm gonna rock. Rock my little kid in the face and shit. Do some karate kicks on his face too. But before that, no, after that, I feel okay, he's older enough and he's gonna, be bad, a bad kid. I feel all right, cool. Then I want you want to act older, some kids want to act older. So I'd be okay, so now you have responsibilities to, pay something. A little small thing, even $20 a month to these little music things, what they want to do. All right, cool. When I get old, I'm gonna treat you older. Start paying some things. Small that's really cool. Learn to be more respectful in a way. They turn respectful okay, don't worry about it. It's on me because, I raised you right.
And I feel like that's a very, Hispanic way, too.
What?
To do that. To be oh, you want to start acting older? Well, show me that you're older. You're going to start paying bills. Or you're going to start working.
I don't feel like that's supposed to be a race. I feel like that's the best way to teach them in a way. Because I was raised like that, I learned how to, okay, if we want to not even act older. If you're getting older, you must learn to be in the real world. Because a lot of people think we're going to go to school all the time and stay with our parents. Because I know a lot of Hispanics, even me, my own families and everything like that, in my own family, they teach you to be okay, we're gonna pay for you everything for you, but you better go in school and all this stuff. And they don't really learn because a lot of people become dropouts and stay home with their mamas. And I feel like they
Oh,
don't
nah.
learn that way. So I feel like over the time when they older they get, okay, you can start paying some little bills. They're not gonna be crazy, like $20. Dude, if I give you an allowance of $10 a freaking week, you can pay that. You know what I mean? Like you will learn to save your money. Okay, cool, and then you pay it off. So I feel that's a good thing to be like discipline kids, because I feel like if you're gonna hit them and then stop, the older they get, sometimes they don't become mature.
Yeah,
And
certain age hitting doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm talking about. Like, do you think that's bad though? Because like I said, like how they show Hispanic parents are. But also, I do want to share a little point of view of mine. This is my point of view on why Hispanic parents are like that. Because they
Why?
don't really understand. I just said it though.
oh yeah,
Because they expect so much of you coming, like because of how they grew up.
oh yeah. Because the thing is, every Hispanic family, if you know your parents, everybody's parents have gone through a lot of things. For the fact that their parents beforehand, they were from like their own little like villages and little their
little
own countries,
villages and
their countries,
farmers.
and they grew up with his parents that they're little drunkies and stuff like that. Every single grandpa or great grandpas, they're little drunkies or tios and stuff like that. Tios like uncles, they're little drunkies.
We all have that one, at least one family member. Like
So they grew up with that views, and they kind of they don't want to take it out on you, but they know that okay, if I was able to take that shit in, I'm gonna give you the same thing, but I'm gonna discipline you in a way. Like they're not gonna hit you for the fact that I was hit, but they will show you, to be disciplined with because they were
like
kind of
things that they were disciplined in as a
Yeah.
kid, they want to make sure that you're disciplined in
because they
that way
feel
too.
like they were born and disciplined in a good way. So they're like, all right, let me show them.
Yeah,
how.
so they feel like their set of morals and values is the same ones that you should have,
But
or
here-
even better. So that's why they expect more.
But here's the thing now. We're in the new age, not the old age now. So everything that worked before, like things that worked before, won't even work now these days.
Yeah.
I feel like you gotta learn over the years. We gotta, evolutionize the whole how to raise kids and shit like that.
Okay, so
Besides
instead of
hitting them.
spanking kids on the hand, I can spank them on their butts now.
No,
So
a
that's
little
changing.
fist in the face, that'll be great.
No, I'm not gonna freaking
a little
uppercut my
1, 2,
kid.
3, go.
No, but okay, so to just wrap up my idea, I don't think that Hispanic parenting is abusive in any way.
I don't
To a
think
certain
so.
extent, there are cases like there is in any other race.
But
Would I raise my kid exactly that way? Not exactly. Maybe I'll take a couple bits here and
the
there.
thing I like about Hispanic people, we learn how to be humble. Some of us,
Yeah.
most of us, in a way, we learn how to be humble. But the ones that are not, okay. So here's the thing: if you grow up getting beats and everything from your Hispanic family, you will learn to be humble in a way and respectful. If you don't get that, you get Hispanic. You don't grow like that. You don't learn to be respectful when you get older. And you don't learn how to be humble now when you get older. Because you're
Heck
like,
yeah.
I seen those I seen friends. I don't even call them friends. I used to know who they are. I can meet them once in a while. They'd be like, I used to get this and this and that. Because their parents would give them everything. They would buy them the cars. They would buy them this, buy them clothes and all this stuff. And they learn how to become hella not like they're douchey completely, and they're hella like they're not humble at all, and they act like they're shit. But I'm like, you're not the shit, because without your family, like your parents, you wouldn't be where you are right now. So I feel like the parents who show you and discipline in a good way, you will learn how to become a humble, respectful person. Like I feel like that's why I'm respectful and humble in a way,
And
because I'm douchey,
thankful.
my face and everything. Like not my face, but like I feel myself a lot. But I'm respectful and humble about like people's earnings. Like I like people who like to work, because I feel like I'm a person who likes to work a lot too. Like I cannot stop working in a way. Like I have money, but I don't like stopping, because you don't grow like that. And
I actually, on my end, I kind of thank my parents for having a heavy hand, and even like those times that they've whooped my ass. I kind of thank them for them now. But when I was little, I used to be like, yo, they don't love me, I'm gonna run away. I fucking hate this family. Like any other kid would. But now looking back, I really do appreciate it, because they knew when to do it, and
I feel like
at what age to do it too, which is good.
Yeah, 'cause
now
I
I
feel
feel
like
like
you're
I've absorbed everything.
yeah, 'cause you're like the best person I ever met in my life. Like I feel like you are like a good person in like heart and everything. So that's what's a good thing about you. So I feel like everything your parents gave you and show you and hit you and dropped you and rocked you.
Dropped me. I was probably dropped as a baby.
I was
don't know.
definitely fucking dropped. I was like kicked out of the fucking house. But no, but I feel like you were definitely grown, in a good way.
Yeah. But that's just, I'm speaking for myself, of course. But like, I'm showing you an example. Like, remember that little story I was talking about a couple minutes ago about how I got my ass beat for threatening to call the police on my mom? So my dad, after he was done hitting me, he felt bad. Like, my dad, because I was his like first daughter, his firstborn, and for the longest time I was his only child. Every time he'd hit me, he I could tell it hurt him more than it actually hurt me, like, but emotionally.
What a pussy.
Can you shut the heck up? Seriously. Oh my God. He would like feel really bad about it. So after he was done hitting me, he'd like rub my body with like baby oil, baby lotion, and then he made me hot chocolate that time. I remember. He made me hot chocolate, and I'm over here like like crying. So
fucking bitch, fuck you.
And then shut up. And then he was like, "All right, here. I'm gonna bring you the hot chocolate to the bed, but if you drop the hot chocolate on the bed, te pego," which that means, I'll hit you. And I was like, oh my God, why my life? And then because I was sobbing so hard after being hit, I dropped the hot chocolate and I got another butt whipping. All at once. So 2 fucking ass whippings at the same time. That was freaking hilarious now looking back at it. But, it's life. So
that's a good lesson, no end of the night.
Yeah,
like,
don't threaten to call your parents, especially if they've been nice with you. They give you like everything you need and want, and they're just really nice. But when you're a kid, you're a spoiled little brat sometimes. So
that's every little kid. What are you talking about? I feel like everybody in their lives have been a little brat in a way. Because I feel like I've been a little brat in a way. Hope so. If not, well, I wish I was.
All right, guys. So we're gonna end this with the question: do you guys think that?
No, I want you guys to tell me in the comments which is the worst ass whipping you ever got in your life.
Oh, that's true.
Yes, I want to hear people's
know.
I want to hear like every race and everybody, like different ages. If you're 50, listen to this. Tell me what happened to you when you were a little kid. You probably were in World War One, but it's all good. Tell me what's up.
If you're white, can you also let us know if you ever got an ass
whipping?
whipping?
What the hell are you saying?
No, because I would really want to know. Because please end this stereotype of like white parents being the worst and like never hitting their kids. Even
if you guys told me that you were like, yeah, they took my phone away, I was like, dude, really? That's the thing.
Okay, no, like be for real.
Yeah, because I don't want to hear no jokes of saying, well, my mom took the Wi-Fi out. I'm like, really, dude? Really? Are you serious?
Oh, by the way, we've officially changed the podcast name to Beyond Brooklyn. We should have said that in our introduction, but it is now Beyond Brooklyn. So Beyond Brooklyn is going to leave this podcast episode by leaving the question of please letting us know what was your biggest ass whipping or things like that. And also, do you think that the way Hispanic raise their kids in general, not in, very personal and extreme measures, because sometimes it's a little hard, but in general, even if you're a different race, how do you view it? And because we would like to know, we don't take things too personally because we kind of understand how other races would see our race,
Yeah.
So we're very open-minded to that. And do you want to add anything else, David, before we leave?
I want to add on because we only been like probably doing this for almost 30 minutes, which I feel like
pretty long. I could go on, guys.
Yeah,
Try me.
We believe we were supposed to go a little longer. The thing is that we had the whole thing planned out, but this podcast a little, we kind of messed up by the visual pretty much with the podcast. We're probably not gonna have any visual. We're definitely not having no visual at all. But we're supposed to have a visual, and we were supposed to have not script, but like a structure, the whole thing. So
format.
I do want to apologize because we didn't get that, but I hope you guys enjoyed Melissa's, ass whipping story, because I definitely did, and I'm gonna do another ass whipping later.
David, stop putting images into these people's heads.
Yo, am I in a 3-year-old right now? 6-year-old, like.
I'm really gonna go and I'm gonna put a diaper on David. And feed him milk.
And she's gonna open up that
and like
diaper.
slap that ass like, hey.
That's.
Be nice to your mommy, all right?
Okay, it's a little fucking weird.
I know it's fucking weird to you because you have a dirty mind, piece of shit.
That's
He does.
No, I don't. You do too, because you know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. I said I was gonna adopt you as a kid of my own.
Okay.
Legally, I would be your mother.
That sounds so weird now, but
He doesn't like it too much. Guys.
yeah, it's fucking. But
And what if it was the other way too, guys? You guys need
I'll be
anything
your
back?
daddy.
Oh, okay. By the way, guys, if you also have like that weird fetish, you know how some people be like play like they do like the role play and they be like call me mommy.
Tell me what's a good role play because I want to do it with Melissa. So.
Shut up! No, you're not, guys. They're.
I know there's some teacher stuff, teacher and daughter. I mean, teacher. That was what the fuck.
Teacher and daughter.
That's
Okay,
fucking
guys,
weird.
we're ending this.
You're
podcast.
calling me son. That's fucking weird too. Teacher and student. We have the. You know what I want to do? Like a good fetish. A fetish. Good role play. It's doctor stuff. You know, when like, oh, I see what's up with you, what's wrong with your body, and
Oh
stuff
yeah,
like that.
let me check you out and things like that.
Oh yeah, I feel that's a
You
good
looks
fetish.
like you got a little bit of tension here.
Oh yeah, like the massage thing. That's a good role.
Oh.
I mean, everybody does that
Oh,
massage
yeah.
thing. Like you do the massage slowly, and then you like kind of slip in by accident. Oh, it's just part of the massage because I do it all the time, you know. But yeah. Matter of fact,
Slipping by accident.
yeah, drop the best role plays you guys know because I want to try them out, you know. And I believe that's it.
Or we just want to know what people are into.
Yeah, or a good role play because I want to try them out.
Dang.
Okay,
Oh,
guys. By the way, let us follow me on Instagram at MixedDingDong. I hope you guys follow me, please, because nobody follows me. And
Share some love on his post too, because
yeah.
he be having like -3 likes.
you know
he
what's,
has more comments on his pictures than likes, which is so weird.
yeah, they'd be like, damn, you look chopped as hell. I'll be like, damn, you can't even leave a like instead of that. Yo, if you have dislikes and likes on our Instagram, I'll get more dislikes than likes.
No, you wouldn't. You
I
have
hope
nice
so.
likes.
I prefer getting dislikes. I'd be like, yeah, at least people know, what's up, But go follow Melissa on her Instagram as well. It's
You can say it.
it's Melly. Is it Melly? It's love you.
Melly loves you.
Melly loves you.
MELILUVSYOU.
She's so embarrassed about it.
I'm so embarrassed to look for you.
Yo, follow me, Mixed Thing Dumb. My shit's dumb, man. But it's MixedDingDong, baby. Ooh, that shit kind of sexy though. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye. Take care. I love you guys. Thank you.